Hi, and welcome to video 6 of expository graphics. In this video, we're going to talk about different ways to zoom in on your graph. So, for instance, if I will take my normal plot here with a smoothing graph added to it, and if I just zoom in on different limits, then I may lose some of the smoothing features. So one of the ways I can do this is use x limb and y limb in the coordinates, in Cartesian coordinates. The other thing I can do, I could set the limits for an entire data set. So for instance, here I am going to take the range of the displacement, and that's going to be the limits for my scale x continuous. I'm going to call that x scale. Similarly, the range of the y values is going to be y scale. And the limits for the drive are going to be the unique elements of the drive, and that's going to be my color scale. Why would I do this? Well, suppose I want to just plot like SUV and compact, right? So if I do SUV, you see I'm plotting the SUV data, but I'm doing it on a scale that goes up and is the same size that I would then use for my compact data as well. So if I did, so my scale hasn't changed, and I can see where the points are in comparison to each other. It's particularly helpful if you're going to do side-by-side graphs or whatever. So that's how you use different kinds of scaling to zoom in on your graph, on different areas of your graph. Now, themes, we're going to talk about next. And here you can see on this website, you can see the themes that are built into ggplot. So you can use theme BW for black-white, a light one, so forth. You can see there's differences in where it draws the grids, what sort of labels it uses, what sort of background it uses, that sort of thing. So depending on what you're wanting to do, you can use one of those, and that's some of the built-in ones. There's also a themes package which will have a lot more themes. So I suggest you take a look at that and figure out what sort of theme do you want for your graphics. Now, when you're doing our Markdown document or you're doing a report, generally you don't want to mix up the themes a lot. You want to pick a theme or a typical type for most of your graphs and then modify it as you need to, so that your document will have a cohesiveness to it. So in some publications will tell you what sort of theme they want your graphics to be in. So I suggest you explore some of those. Just to show you, here is a theme BW, right? We could have picked let's see, what was one of the others? Dark, was that one of them? Okay, so you can play with different themes to see what look you like the best. And for your next exercise, you're going to use 2 different themes. So they can be out of the built-in themes, but I also suggest that you go look at the themes package and see what themes you might like and be playing with what theme you want to use for your final project. So look at the different themes and pick a couple and put those on your graph into your homework. When we come back, we will talk about ways to save your graphs.